Hey, hey, what is going on? So, I am simply jumping on here because I'm doing some testing. So, I recently got a new toy, and that's this right here. And it's awesome, but I'm trying to test out the audio. And so, I just wanted to come on here really quick and see if you all can help me with this. All I want to do really quick is to get this tested out. Okay, it looks like there's a couple people joining in here, and I'm gonna end up deleting this video later. Again, I'm just testing, so if you're watching right now, just throw in the comments if you can hear me and what it sounds like, because like I can hear myself, but it might be different for all of you and how it sounds where you're at. Also, I need to try to play some extra audio here to see if it goes through. Um, Again, all of this is different. Okay, so someone reacted that they liked it, but I need you to comment. I'm looking for a comment. So what I need to know is if, if I need to turn it up, like the audio on the microphone, if I need to turn it up at all, or if I sound robotic, anything like that. So just throwing it out there because I'm going to do open mic live tonight, and I want to make sure that all of this is working the way it's supposed to be. Otherwise, I'm going to be kind of screwed here. I'll have to put in the extra, or not the extra, but the original audio interface that I was using. All right, let me see here. Let's see if this shows up on my feed that it's even working, that it's even live to begin with. Don't see it here. Hmm. Let me see. Let me see. Nope. It's not even showing it that it's live anywhere. Okay, well that's kind of weird. So if you're on here right now, again, just kind of throw it in the comments there because I'm just testing right now. Test one, two. And so one of these, so I'm going to try to play some sound. I know I'm going to be able to hear it, but I don't think any of you will because I got to turn off the mix minus.
Like thinking right away, what happened? This was bad. Something bad happened.
Okay.
This was bad.
So how about that? Can you hear that?
And for all of the bad ones that I do have,
Can you hear that extra like that audio coming through as well as mine? Also, I'm sure in the replay somebody will say something as well, but I'm just trying to check it right now. Like some of this is processing and some of the other stuff isn't processing. So there's like extra features and everything that are going into it.
for all of those bad endings, I will always remember this one because that for me was a moment where I was like, man, I made an impact in somebody's life.
That is good.
Yeah.
Love that. Damn, that is really good.
Yeah.
All right. So it looks like there's a few people in here right now as well. So roll call. Where are you watching from? So I want to see if that works. and get that testing out. Again, I turned off the mix minus so that the sound that I was just playing will go through. Again, I'm just testing here. I just want to make sure that the audio is working the way it's supposed to be. All right, so I turn that back on. Go back to the other microphone. I'm going to turn off the processing. And the audio definitely changes. So, I mean, I can hear the change as well, but I want to make sure that the sound is working for everyone out there in the audience as well. Because again, this is all different. And who knows, maybe I'll have to turn up the audio on this. So just type in there if you can actually hear the audio that's coming out. My audio, that is. Charlotte. All right, cool. Okay, so you can hear me. I sound okay. Like, or do you do I need to turn up the audio on the microphone a little more, or is that? Do you think that's good? And then I also want to test really quick to see if you were able to hear that other audio that I was playing. Sounds good to me. Okay, cool. All right. So I'm going to play this extra audio. It's from an episode that I recorded last week. I just want to make sure that you can hear it. So you'll hear myself speak, not like right here, just like this extra audio will be me speaking, as well as Andrea, who was my guest during this episode. Now, I want to kind of talk about your transition over. So, how long were you in dispatch before you ended up making the transition? But also, how hard was it to leave? And the reason I ask is because when one of the companies that's actually
APCO 20.
Okay, here it is. Can you hear
21
Andrea?
in San Antonio. I had lunch with my now boss, Brett, and I asked him a bunch of questions about what he does.
Yeah.
And he, presented me with the opportunity. And
Could you hear Andrea? Could you hear her talking? Hopefully their audio was, or her audio rather, was coming over too. Because that's one of the things I gotta excuse me, that I was testing as well to make sure that that was coming over. Otherwise I got to figure something out. Otherwise I need to double check my connections and the interface and everything to make sure that if I play a video or I play like just any audio, any extra audio other than mine, that it's also coming through. So Charlotte, I don't know if you're still there, but were you able to hear Andrea? I was going to see if I could pull it up on my phone too, but I don't know. It might create some crazy echo. It might create some crazy echo. See, there it is. There's the delay. There it is. There's the delay. So it came through. It was a little quieter than you talking, but still able to hear just fine. Okay, let me test this again.
it took me a month to even click apply.
Wow.
A month of talking with my mentors and my family and trying to decide if it was the right decision to make, how I could make this decision, and then all of the logistical things like my retirement and my longevity and all of the job security of a
Right.
government job.
Sweet.
It was
All right. Awesome. That's what I needed. I needed to make sure that all of that was coming through. And yeah, so there's a bunch of presets on this too. So there's some processing in the background that can happen. And so I'm gonna turn this up just a little bit more. That's for the microphone itself. I can hear myself a little better. And perfect. Okay, cool. Awesome. So I just turned up the microphone just a little bit more. And I want to test. I want to see here. Test 1 2. Test 1 2. Oh, that sounds even better right there. If I turn this down just a little bit, keep it here on an all right. There we go. Okay, good. I can hear it sounds a little better now that I have it turned up just a little bit more, and it sounds like it sounds good. All right. Awesome. Woo. All right. Thank you all so very much. Excellent. Okay, good. Yes. Excellent. Thank you so much, Angie, as well as Charlotte. I appreciate it so much for you jumping on here just for this little bit. I know it's nothing because I'm just testing. I'm just testing this stuff right now, and I wanted to make sure that it sounded good. And maybe, yeah, right there. Okay. I like it. I like it. It sounds a lot better now. This is just something that I have to do every so often so I can test it, make sure it sounds good so that the next time I do an episode or a live broadcast that all of it is working well. So, yes. Thank you all very much. I appreciate it. I'm going to hop off of here now. Now that I have the microphone pretty much set where it needs to be, and this is also without any processing. Even your deep breath sounded good. Awesome. Well, I'm glad. Oh, that's funny. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And all of you have an excellent rest of your day. I will be going live tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, as always, for Open Mic Live. So make sure to check it out. I look forward to seeing all of you there. Thank you. Thank you very much. And have a good day.